This podcast is only for advanced English learners. If you're a beginner, don't watch it. Because today's conversation isn't designed to make you feel comfortable. It's designed to wake you up. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak Smooth English. I'm John, and today I want to tell you something that might be the most important thing you'll hear this year. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your family, not your boss, not your government, not luck, not tomorrow, and certainly not motivation. At first, that sounds depressing, but it's actually the most empowering truth you'll ever discover. Because the moment you stop waiting for someone else, you finally take control of your own life. Think about it. How many times have you said, "I'll start when life gets easier. I'll start when I have more money. I'll start when I have more time. I'll start when someone believes in me." But what if that day never comes? What if life never becomes easier? What if nobody gives you permission? Would you spend the rest of your life waiting? Most people do. They wait for confidence before taking action. They wait for opportunity before developing skills. They wait for happiness before changing their habits. And while they're waiting, life quietly moves on. Days become months, months become years, dreams slowly become regrets. Here's something nobody likes to admit. The biggest obstacle in your life probably isn't your job. It isn't your past. It isn't your age. It isn't your education. It's the story you keep telling yourself. I can't. I'm too late. I'm not talented. I'm different. I'm unlucky. Those aren't facts. They're stories. And the more you repeat them, the more real they become. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with heavy rocks every single day. Eventually, you'd believe life is supposed to feel heavy. That's exactly what negative beliefs do. They become invisible weight. You stop noticing them, but they're still slowing you down. Here's the good news. If you created those stories, you can replace them. Not overnight, not with positive thinking alone, but with action. Every promise you keep to yourself changes your identity. Wake up when you said you would. Your confidence grows. Finish today's workout. Your identity changes. Study English for 30 minutes. You become someone who keeps going. Success isn't built through giant heroic moments. It's built through ordinary promises you refuse to break. And here's something powerful. Nobody suddenly becomes disciplined. Discipline is practiced, just like a muscle. The first day feels difficult. The second day feels uncomfortable. The 10th day feels normal. The 100th day becomes who you are. Stop asking, "How do I stay motivated?" Instead, ask, "How do I become someone who acts even without motivation?" Because motivation is a visitor, discipline is a roommate. One comes and goes, the other stays. Now let me ask you something. If your future self could speak to you today, what would they say? Would they thank you for scrolling for another hour? For making another excuse? For waiting another year? Or would they beg you to start now? The life you dream about isn't waiting on the other side of luck. It's waiting on the other side of uncomfortable decisions. The difficult conversation, the early morning, the extra hour of studying, the workout you almost skipped, the risk you were afraid to take. Those moments look small, but together they build extraordinary lives. One day, people will look at you and say, "You're so lucky." They won't see the mornings nobody watched, the nights nobody applauded, the sacrifices nobody noticed. Success is invisible until one day it isn't. Remember this, the world owes you nothing. And strangely, that's good news. Because if nobody owes you success, nobody has the power to stop you from earning it. You are not waiting for permission. You're not waiting for rescue. You're not waiting for the perfect moment. You're simply deciding who you're going to become. So, here's your challenge. When this podcast ends, don't feel inspired. Do something. One action, one decision, one promise you refuse to break. Because your future isn't created by what you know, it's created by what you repeatedly do. This is John. Thank you for spending these minutes with me. Keep learning, keep growing, keep becoming the person your future self will be proud of. And I'll see you in the next episode of Speak Smooth English. Take care.